Oh, she's back again.
Yeah.
Hello, computer.
Hello, hello, computer.
Hello.
Hi.
This is WrestleMania 5. The mega powers explode.
We need sex jazz in the background as you say that, though.
I
Yeah,
don't even think Sex Jazz could save it.
sex jazz can definitely not save this show. However, Captain Whitty, thank you for the rib. Thank you for the rib. I guess this show is special to you in some way, shape, or form.
He did
But
say this was his first pay-per-view, I think, the one that started it all for him.
Well, can I be the first to say then, Whitty, we're shitting on some memories tonight, brother.
yeah, pick a better one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have better memories.
Yeah.
I have better memories.
Go back, change your memories, because this one wasn't a good choice.
So, I'm Rob Campbell.
I am your bastard, Craig Challoner.
And I'm Daniel. Oh, man, I didn't actually, lads, I've got to interrupt. It was amazing. So I saw my missus last night. All night, all we did was read the Bible. Cornfield.
We've all been there. We've all been there. Okay, now. What a way to start.
You can find your local Bible in the top drawer of the Premier Inn bedroom.
They don't have them, I checked.
That is correct.
I did check.
Any other local motel?
Sorry, Premier Inn, it was a really nice room the other night.
Get 10% off Bibles at Amazon using the code HOTTAG10.
I'm pretty sure they stopped putting Bibles in all of the hotels. People like me were just shitting on them and using them for
Extra
rolling
toilet
papers.
Yeah.
And the rest.
Look, we all celebrate the Jesus however we want to celebrate him or her or it. You know, it could be a turtle for all we know.
Absolutely. The rib here is this is episode 40.
It is.
We have a fan requested episode that is episode 40, and we are going all the way back to the 2nd of April 1989 for WrestleMania 5, presented by the World Wrestling Federation. This one took place in Trump Plaza, which was Atlantic City, New Jersey, in front of an 18,946 sellout. Buy rate through the fucking roof year on year, 767k, which was 282,000 up on WrestleMania 4, where Savage won the title in the tournament against Ted DiBiase in the main event in the exact same building. What do we make of that?
Rob, check your phone. For the love of fucking check your phone. We're already there.
Okay.
We're already there.
I slipped it in.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's brought a tear to several eyes.
To be fair, upon creation, this brought a tear to my third eye.
Oh, yeah. Me and Rob have had the same reaction, just delayed at one another. That was going into a special bank. The thing is, what the best thing about this photo, well, like obviously as this will get released, you'll see the thumbnail for it. Rob, you look as sweaty in the photo
Hogan.
as Hogan. Spoiler alert, Rob is Hogan.
Robbie's Hogan, always will be Hogan. But oh my god. Yeah, that was the right picture.
Yeah,
100%.
it was.
That was the sweaty Hogan picture.
And Miss Elizabeth looks fucking fit as fuck.
Yeah. Elizabeth looks real good. So yeah, WWF were booming in 1989, my year of birth.
We have a video malfunction.
Paused. We have technical difficulties. What would a show be without technical difficulties?
Gotta love them. Gotta love them.
Old school techniques. Here for WrestleMania 5. So the question was, WrestleMania 5 is in 1989. That's the year of my birth, and business seems to be booming.
We're still in the rock and wrestling phase, going into the Hogan phase, I suppose. It's referred to as. So Also, you've got the Donald Trump doing
Huh?
an electric boogaloo for
Mm.
WrestleMania. So
Living
Trump
that
was-
dream.
Trump was loving life around this time, wasn't
what was I say? Eyeing up his next ex-wife in the crowd.
2 years in a row, McMahon.
he? Yep.
So the introduction is basically the Mega Powers exploding. Vince McMahon's voice is all over it. Are we still even allowed to say that? We're welcome to Trump Plaza by Gorilla Monsoon. And then Howard Finkel tells us that the WWF Women's Champion Rockin' Robin is going to singles the beautiful. And my question is, was this a fucking rib?
Mate, she took the piss. She went out there and went, I got an idea. I'm going to fuck you over.
What a
This
rib.
was just... Yeah, like Jesse even turning around and say that she really needs to stick to a day job.
Yeah. I think a young DX band took note of this and went, we'll top ya.
It's on par.
And now I think the DX band is still the worst rendition ever.
Mm. Okay.
In fairness, I'd like to think that obviously we're looking now at 2022. You had your women's champion and the number one contender for that title on this show.
Yeah.
Never once even in the same room.
No.
It's like, come on, there was 14 matches on this motherfucker?
Yeah, this is a big motherfucker, man.
You could have fucking put a 15th.
You
could
could
have.
have.
Or got rid of another one. Like,
Or
Christ,
free.
There's several I could choose from.
Yeah.
Several.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I'll be honest with you, I can't even be asked to get an
0.5
average star rating for this show.
0.5 stars for the rendition.
Okay. So yeah,
segment
let's get on to match 1 of 14, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, let's go. Jerry the King Lawler's music hits, but Bobby the Brain Heenan and King Haku walk out. That surprised me. Did you spot a very young Mike Chioda and Tony Schimmel? I did.
Little pop up for Tony. That was dead. I completely forgot he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, I'm going to have to go back and watch it now. Because I was like, oh my God. There were so many young faces that we saw on this night. And these won't be the first.
No.
So it was quite nice to, it's nice to see a who's who.
I'll let you point out the rest. I can't be asked.
I only pointed out 2 of note.
Okay, that's good. So match 1 is King of Coup with Bobby the Brain Heenan taking on Hercules. Dave Hebner is the ref, I think. I can't really tell them apart because they're so young at this point.
They're the same person at this point.
Literally, they are the same person.
They're interchangeable.
Yeah.
They are interchangeable at this point.
They were at one point.
Literally.
And also, first one of the evening, let's raise our glasses to 2 men who are no longer with us. The mighty Hercules and Dave Hebner.
Cheers, boys.
Hold on, what about the Brain?
Of course. No, I was going to bring them up in a little bit
And
later
the Thing.
on. I was bringing it.
The WWF.
Hold on.
Yeah.
And Gorilla.
And Jesse's no longer fucking governor.
Surely Rocky Robin was murdered after that rendition of America the Beautiful.
Well,
she fucking should have been.
Well, she committed a murder.
I feel like I'm getting shafted today because I'm on Jack and Coke.
I need whiskey.
I'm going to say, boys, what is the beverages of choice today? Because I'm going to be honest, this is a rare one for me. I'm actually enjoying an alcoholic beverage.
Well, it's about to be whiskey if this carries on.
Mine already is.
Brother, just get on the whiskey now. Save the heartache.
You do need it.
Yeah,
you do need it.
This programme is presented by
Booze.
Andy, aye.
Oh, God, here we go. Round 2. He's turned the camera off. He's just going to be there naked with a bottle of JD's poured over his head.
I'm okay with that if he turns up like that.
I'll be all right with that.
No.
We'll have to go on the hub for this episode, though.
I'll be honest, it wouldn't be the worst I've seen him in.
That Mr. Slept the Night.
Yeah. Mr. Passed out for the night, or knocked out for the night.
So many variations.
Yeah, I may have been talking to a certain spicy food the other day about the fact that Mr. Rock the Night gets up getting very, very drunk and falling asleep quite quickly whenever he's with me.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to come for one of these sleepovers one of the nights. They sound fun.
Definitely. I mean, it is literally a sleepover. We have a few beers. Rob passes out, wakes up, has another beer, passes out, wakes up. I give him another glass with whiskey in it. He passes out, wakes up, and then goes, I think I got to go to sleep.
It's
So
a
it's
running,
good.
it's a running joke that me and Kels have always had. So years ago, like me, and Kels used to hang out quite a bit, and we used basically dickhead teenagers, so we drink. We was at a mate's house, and we was watching a wrestling show. Jig back in the day was quite a pisshead, like proper, like he needs to go to meetings sort of shit. And he's just there conked out like this. We're watching the show, and out of nowhere, like in the middle of the silent bit of a show, just goes, I'm knackered. He fucking nods back off. So me and Kelsey always had this running joke of I'm knackered. So I just go, I'm knackered.
Well, we normally stick some old wrestling on. And what I usually get is in between Rob's passing out, he wakes up going, fucking hell. Like he's attempting to do commentary on it. Well, I know full well he's been asleep. There he is.
Can't wait to rear your commentary on all of this. I'm back.
Wait.
I'm about to be pissed.
We've got a match alert.
And I got me some whiskey.
I think we should get like a Hot Tag Reviews t-shirt made with in a JD style. At least I know for at least two of us, it sponsors the show, and for the third, he's never got the money to buy it.
We got a merch alert.
Definitely on that.
Craig, this was supposed to be safe until I come round yours. This was.
Oh, look at him.
Fuck it, you have.
I'm nearly gone now.
That's what I'm saying. Also, that's a pint glass, by the way.
Good lad.
That's a solid pour you put in there.
Well, you got to get it over the Carling symbol.
Yeah, you've got to get. It's like I always go to the Bud Light sign. Once we get to about here.
Shout out to brother Danny for having that in the fridge. That's done
well done, Danny.
Solid work there, Danny.
Solid work. Solid work. We now have 1 point of the finest Jack Daniels and unfortunately Diet Coke. But once again, thank you, Danny. Really appreciate it. Yes. Topped up with a bit of Coke Zero.
Yeah.
So classically, a JD and Coke is called a Lemmy, as in the late great Lenny Kilmister's favourite drink.
There's the Carling logo.
What would you call the hybrid of a Coke Zero / Diet with JD? It's like a Lenny Kravitz in it.
Yeah,
it's got a bit. Oh, my camera's gone.
To be fair, I'd probably say it's a Lenny Henry.
Today.
This is 1989.
Oh man, all the technicals.
This is brilliant. Okay, you'll come back to us. We've said loads of shit about loads of dead people. We've poured it all out. We're still in match 1 of 14. I just think this is a solid 80s opener, if I'm honest. Gets the crowd up a little bit. The break back, the back breaker spot even was pretty fucking nice.
Yes.
Both men's shoulders are down. Apparently, there definitely wasn't. Herc does a twist after 6 minutes and 57 seconds. 1 star. Hercules wins.
Yeah, don't need to mess around with this one too much. Backbreaker, I got that down. I fucking love that. I love the way he deadlifted Herc straight up off it as well. Fucking beautiful that was. And to be fair, this was one of them classic, like you said, 80s big men openers, and I was okay with it. 1 star.
Nice.
It's 2 men slapping meat, and for the Wrestlemania, I'm all right with that. Again, backbreaker, finger beauty. I'm not fucking about a Haku. Not now. Not ever. No. 1 star.
Don't be a silly cunt and fuck around with Haku. Dave did fuck around with Haku. He did 1/2 star.
He's going to get his tonsils ripped out.
We got Hotline Bling with the Rockers, ladies and gentlemen. Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty are with the main man, Mean Gene. Anything from this one?
No, it was a pile of shit. But Shawn Michael had fucking bulk on.
Yeah.
I think he had a hangover on.
Yeah.
Sweating like a son bitch.
Well, that's all the cocaine coming out of his system. That is.
Yeah.
Marty's just leveled it out. Like he knows the
Marty's had a
times
few
to
fucking keys to keep him going, mate.
Yeah, he's kept topped up.
He's the vet there.
Yeah.
And this was the days where Monday Night Raw didn't exist, so they were happy.
Yeah.
They knew they could do this, so they got.
Oh, did anybody else think what a tune for the World Trade Center?
I even noticed it.
I never even noticed that they would have a theme music.
They had dead good theme music. I was quite happy.
I have got to make a comment. So I watched most of the show with a friend of at least yours and mine, Rob.
Yeah.
By the way, he said it's 180 quid now.
Is that how much you owes, mate?
Well,
I think it's at least 200.
You know, inflation's been a son of a bitch. I have to get my notes up for this quickly because this is a clanger. Like this was out of nowhere. It was like, oh, who's this tag team? Because he doesn't watch old school wrestling, so I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna watch Rock. And it's like, that's Shawn Michaels. Like, oh yeah, it's Shawn Michaels.
I thought this was the match that they fell through the ropes, but it wasn't. That was at like Survivor Series or SummerSlam.
Yeah. So direct quote from Princess for legal reasons. I'm not going to give him his name, and we might get in shit for this one. Shawn Michaels saying the Twin Towers can't be beaten. Tell that to two planes, you cunt.
That's a fair statement.
It's a solid line.
Yeah.
In hindsight,
if you were to believe the official story fed to you by the US government, George W. Bush, that's a solid statement.
It would be, except we know the truth. And if you follow our third podcast, KateandJerryDidIt.com, you'd learn an alternate theory, which is actually correct.
Yep.
We have proven evidence that we've not only found DB Cooper, we've not only solved why Hitler killed himself, but we also discovered what really happened on 9/11. Yeah. Join us on the KateandJerry.com podcast.
All the evidence is there.
They did it all.
Don opens up his briefcase and we've got the lot.
The box gets opened.
Oh, that's right.
His little box.
He's opened his little box.
The French Pandora box I've got.
Match number 2. It's the World Trade Center, known as the Twin Towers. Hakeem and the Big Boss Man with the Doctorus style slick taking on the Rockers, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. Joey Morella is your referee for this one. I like the start. Bossman and HBK, good start. It's good booking to shine up the Rockers, to be fair. Michaels does a moonwalk at WrestleMania.
Why not?
What a rib.
If I tell you what, you're gonna pull out the big guns, do it at Mania.
Do it at Mania. Eventually the big men, they get on top of Marty. I think I've heard that somewhere before. That clothesline from Hakeem, that was fucking awesome.
Again, there was a couple of shots this night where there was somebody who were fucking hell. Some lads have been watching some Japanese shit. It really was.
And Air Africa for the finish. The big men go over after 8 minutes and 2 seconds. I've got 1.5 stars. I did really enjoy it, to be fair, for what it was.
Yeah, I got exactly the same thing down. That clothesline, I love that. That just made me smile and go, bet that hurt.
Yeah.
That'll knock a few keys out of you.
He's going to remember that in 20 years.
Yep.
Oh, wait. But fucking, yeah, I was the same. Yeah, I like this big team, little team 80s match. Yep. It was fun. 1.5 stars.
I enjoyed this a little bit more. I went 2 stars.
Wow.
Rockers, like, I always hated the concept they were called tag team specialists.
Yeah.
Especially at this time when there's teams like the Heart Foundation, the Rougeos get fucked. Like, you know, there were some like legitimately good teams.
Don, when you're planning a match today, a tag team match, right? Yeah. And you're shining up the baby faces at the beginning, what do you classically call it?
It's something.
You fucking know. Don't fucking try and rip me right now, motherfucker. When you do the wrist lock gimmicks, and the baby faces go up to the middle and they do the axe handle on the arm and they repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. What the fuck is that commonly referred to as?
Shall I?
Yeah, it is.
Shall I?
That is fair.
It's called the Rockers.
It is called the
In
Rockers.
fairness, it is.
So don't give me the bullshit about them not being tag team specialists. I ain't having it. I ain't having it on this card. I ain't
I'm
having
sorry,
it.
I just don't think that they were the only tag team specialists on this
No,
card.
they wasn't. Wait till we get to the Brainbusters, baby.
I'm going to say I never even mentioned the Brainbusters. Like, we've got... Oh, Craig's on mute. Craig's on mute.
Craig's just
It's
had
okay.
a tit in his mouth, and I love it.
He don't get one, but like she appeared, so I thought I'd better check on him just
I'm
in
going to
case.
say it's a safety concern, so you
A
just have to
wild
make sure.
boob has appeared.
And there we have a tit.
I'm going to
A
say
nice, ample tit.
Craig's throwing his
Commonly known
Pokeball at him.
breast of the female body.
I choose you.
Erect penis.
Dave went 1 3/4 stars on this one. So the Rockers are tag team specialists. That's the point we've made there. Big Dick Tony is in the Fed, ladies and gentlemen, interviewing the $1 Million Man and Virgil.
Yep. And this was quality for one reason and one reason only. Well, counting money. Just constantly flexing, counting his money. That fucking Virgil was a legend. He's a legend.
I'm gonna have to say something now, boys. I read this today, actually. Virgil has claimed to have slept with over 1 million women.
People. Yeah, I've seen that.
Shout out to all the herpes that Virgil's got.
1 million herpes.
What a legend.
I've heard of doing burpees before a match, but never herpes. That's
how shit was Virgil though, on a serious? Even now, in his prime, in 1989 era, right, you can go as far as saying 1990, 1991 was his prime, right? So he's just shy of it. How fucking shit was he, man?
Mate, he brought nothing, ever.
I argue nowadays, like in 2022,
he's better
prime.
off. Yeah, that's fair, you know. That is fair.
Fucking lol, Cal.
That man knows how to run that fucking that merch more than anyone else.
I would say $10, man. $10. All you need.
Give me a phone. There we go.
Shout out to Virgil's Tin, sponsored by CJ Rawlins.
Yes.
DiBiase gets the fucking jobber's entrance here. I was dead pissed off considering he was in the main event last year, right? You got fucking $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase with Virgil taking on fucking Hulk Hogan's best mate, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. I'll put Lebner refereed this one. I really don't know, and I don't care. There's all of the gimmicks here, but that $1 Million Championship, though, oh my God, it's so beautiful.
Bear in mind, I think this is the first time in an event it's been shown. They've shown like the vignettes up to this point. Okay. So obviously him going along saying like, make me a belt, you twat.
Yeah.
It better be nice. And then like him like an excited child, like, show me my belt, show me my belt. Like
was this the reveal? This was the reveal of the title, wasn't it?
This was because they revealed it on a Brother Love show. But this is the first time he actually went out to the ring wearing it.
Oh, it looks so shiny.
And they never had him defend it.
Yeah.
This should have been like Mania, like, okay, I'm not the world champion. This is my world championship.
Yeah.
I will defend this at Mania.
I like that.
But
fucking hell, I popped for the random member of the crowd who just, I personally believe it was Donald Trump that shouted this. But if you heard it, you heard it. All I heard was, Sleeper!
Yeah. Donald Trump reminding fucking Brother Bruto what he's supposed to be going for.
Literally. That's your finish, brother love.
Gimmick 9 of Ed Leslie's career, and he's forgot what his finish has been since day dot.
Fucking Ed Leslie, man. What a guy, man. I just think this is a fall from grace for fucking DiBiase, to be fair. Yeah, the sleeper did get applied. Virgil got involved. Fucking load of bollocks. It was all a mess. Brutus wins by count after 10 minutes and 2 seconds. I managed to find 1 star for the fucker.
I'm not with you on this one completely. Like, I hated it. I'm with you on that bit. There was nothing about this, was there? Let's be honest. It was pile of shit. Okay, Brutus giving the Hogan gimmicks to Virgil. That popped me.
Yeah.
So that got a quarter star, and then the $1 Million title got a quarter star, so half a star from me.
Fair one.
I couldn't find anything better than a half a star, and unfortunately, you'll hear me say that a lot tonight. One thing like makes me laugh though is like Beefcake would come out with a fucking massive shiz, and like a young Cropsey from the Burning would take notes later on in life. But no, it always bothered me. It's like he's going out, like even Jesse, like he's genuinely going to go out there with he's got a murder weapon. So he tries to like cut someone's hair, he's taking heads.
It's true.
Yeah.
So half a star.
shears.
Okay.
Half a star. DiBiase did not deserve this, especially main event in the show last year.
Yeah.
Shame.
1 3/4 from fucking Dave.
You're full of shit, Dave.
He is. Lord Alfred Hayes corpsed him while interviewing the Bushwhackers, who were enjoying brunch. It was just popping everybody. I loved it. I did. That actually genuinely made me pop, to be fair.
Yeah. I love the fact that the more Alfred Hayes died, the more they went at it.
Oh no, they do this loads though. They'd always have Alfred with the Bushwhackers.
Yeah.
Because they knew.
Yeah.
They must have ribs backstage where it's like, go on, we're having you. We're having you.
Literally. We're gonna make you fucking pop.
Blue waffle in the mouth and everything.
Something like that. What a fucking tune for the Rougeos. They're obviously from Memphis, Tennessee these days.
Mortabella. It was fucking immense. I love the Rougeos. Low-key, I love the Rougeos.
There's no low-key about it. You used to pop for John Bastard and Ray Rougeau.
I'm going to say,
for days.
I think the Rougeos genuinely were a really underrated tag team in the Fed at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really, really hate the fact that it was put over. But I love the gimmick. We've decided to become American and they're still getting shit for it.
Yeah.
Like that makes me laugh so much. Like we're trying to be good guys. Fuck off.
Jimmy Hart's like, why don't you say you're from Memphis? That'll work.
Sends people from Memphis.
Jimmy Hart, he's with fucking Jacques and Raymond, and that's what I'm going to call him, and that's what I'm going to stick to. Jacques. Fuck him. They're telling you, nah, Jacques, man. Jacques. Fucking Jacques. The referee's name you're going to pop at this. Do you know who the ref was?
I caught the name, but I wanted to hear you say it.
Freddie Sparta.
That's a gimmick name.
What a fucking rib that is.
If any young wrestlers out there needs a name, there's one there for you.
And I want it to be a cross between Freddie Mercury and fucking 300 bloke.
King Leonidas fucking hitting the high notes.
That's what I'm saying. I want to break.
Yeah. Wavelength.
See?
You start the sentence, I'll finish the sandwiches.
That's what Butch and Luke said. They're the Bushwhackers. They're in this match too. There's loads of tag team matches on this card. Jimmy Hart gets bumped in one of the opening spots. It's a quick fucking win for the Bushwhackers. I say quick, it did last 9 minutes, 10 seconds. But I gave it 1 star. I thought it was fun enough. So, yeah.
Yeah, I had some fun with this. The battering ram double gut buster.
Yeah,
that was always fun. The Bushwhackers are all right, man. I mean, sheep herders. I've gone back and I have watched some sheep herders stuff.
They were brutal back in the day.
They were evil bastards, and I loved every second of it.
I'm sure they're in a film playing villains, or like some TV sort of series gimmick, and they were fucking nasty bastards in it, and I loved it. I did. I thought it was dead good. I need to find it. We need to find it.
We need to find that.
I'll have a hunt. I'll have a hunt for this.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, fucking Vince McMahon seeing these two men and going, yeah, you baby faces. Like, I don't know what the fuck, but the man was a genius.
He was.
Like, you saw these two and some other lads from New Zealand, Australia, tearing shit out of each other. Got some baby faces there.
Yeah. They're going to lick each other's heads.
It's fucking fun, though. But yeah, I'll give this 1 star.
Okay.
I gave this 1.5 stars because I could not stop laughing after a certain point. Bit of an insider. So obviously, as you go for the scoop slam, you want to post on the leg.
Yep.
He posted on the 3rd leg.
Yeah.
And that wasn't like a bit of a lean. That was a full rub and a prostate exam.
Yeah. Nice.
That was a quick rub and a tug.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the match, I don't even know if the finish was fake because he went to like kick him, and in the end, he just stuck his toe up his hole. And I'm sorry, like from the quick squeezy, I lost my shit laughing.
That happened a couple of times though, because I personally think like Greg the Hammer Valentine broke the pin up later on.
Yeah, I think there was a couple of times this happened, but I genuinely couldn't stop laughing at this point, so I rated it high because I was pissing myself laughing.
Brilliant.
So I went 1.5 stars. I genuinely loved this shit.
Well, You're not high. I'm not high, but someone else must have been high because they rated this one 4 stars.
Fuck off. Who was this?
Dave Meltzer.
You get
4
fucked.
fucking stars.
I swear to you, I've got 4 stars from the trusted website that I tend to use for all of these reviews. So,
Mate, I'm glad I've just topped that
This
with Jack
has to be a
Daniels
rib.
because
This genuinely has to be a rib.
4 stars, man.
He's seen January 2nd. He went, sorry, it's January 1st. I've
Yeah.
got a rib.
He's
Steve,
sure,
you said the
Fucking
next
hell.
match, but this.
but he's the
Fuck my
legend.
life.
He's the legend that he's Sean Mooney.
Oh,
What a
He got a-
fucking guy,
What a
man.
guy.
he got
What
a
guy.
licking and he kept on kicking.
He's up there with fucking Todd Pettingill, this bloke.
Mm.
Mooney takes it from him.
Wow.
I love Mooney.
I
Love him.
remember once the Edge and Christian show
Finding
that was on the
Mooney.
network. It was Mooney
The
and
Moonies. Yeah.
Pettingill. And I was like, holy shit, this is amazing.
What
I
are we
was
gonna
popping
do?
so hard. So happy.
Why does Mr. Perfect have no music, man? Also,
He doesn't need music. He's perfect.
He's
Yeah, but-
too perfect for music. Well, that's how
Yeah.
it started.
That's how I believe it.
sounds like fucking right said
Look,
Fred. That
I'm
does.
the old cunt here. I was there. I know what it was like.
You were there. You were live.
I was there at the building of the walls of Jericho.
I was
know
there.
this.
watching this on closed circuit. You was.
Actually, well,
He was watching
not
this on
quite close
tablets.
circuit, but
He was watching this on tablets etched into stone.
Nice.
I was the one etching it.
Predicting the future.
I love that Mr. Perfect did fall down the step though. What a
Yep.
fucking man. What a
That
man.
happened to a couple of people.
Perfect
again.
slip.
Yeah.
I don't know if it just peters off or
They-
something, but that happened a couple of times to people tonight.
They stuck him there with the Hulk Hogan lookalike. They stuck him there. I can't think of his name. He has got a name, obviously. But he used to be a worker. He become a road agent sort of thing. And they stuck him near the step as a symbol for people to go, oh, there's a step coming. But
Is it
people
Rene
just ignored.
Goulet?
Yeah, that's it.
Rene Goulet.
That's the one.
I'm going to
Oh,
say
done.
from a more popular podcast, they were referred to him as Wurzel Gummidge.
Ah,
So
nice.
that's the only reason I know his name.
Brilliant. Absolutely
Oh.
brilliant.
Yeah.
So match 5 of 14 is Mr. Perfect taking on the Blue Blazer. Tim White is the referee for
Young
that.
Tim White.
Young Tim
Timmy!
White indeed. And
Tim White,
obviously
Owen Hart.
all 3 of them, brother.
Yes,
Mhm.
unfortunately.
All 3 of them.
In a perfect world, he wouldn't be dead.
Mm-hmm.
None of these would be dead, actually, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'd keep all 3 of these.
And do you know what? This is like the first time on our show that we've covered the Blue Blazer, who obviously, as we've just said, is Owen Hart. And literally 10 years and like a month from this pay-per-view,
Yeah.
the event in May of 1999, where Owen would sadly fall to his death live on pay-per-view.
In this gimmick as well.
This
nonetheless.
character, the Blue Blazer. So, fuck me, man. It's just mental. It's mental
Yeah.
how timing in the world works, man.
I will say this though, I've got to agree what Jesse said. On paper, he said this is going to be this could be the sleeper hit of the
match.
show,
Sleeper match, yeah.
and I was like, yes, I love Jesse Ventura as a
Yeah.
commentator.
Yeah, he's good.
I look. Everyone's like got a favorite teaming of commentators.
Mm.
Obviously, J.R. King. Personally, I loved Monsoon and Ventura. I think
Mate,
they were dead.
They were
good.
amazing. They were amazing.
Can't be more than Bobby and Gorilla though, man. Come on.
It's
Let's play
that's
the
a different
fucking
that's-
game.
Yeah, they were boys though. They were just having pop, but I think these two was a straight sort of like face commentator, heel commentator. I think these two work perfectly.
Okay.
And Jesse's a fucking good character anyway.
It's a fair comment.
And we'll leave it at that. That's all I have to say.
Interestingly, we never got Mr. Perfect versus Owen Hart 1-on-1 as 2 separate matches, shall we
Yeah.
say. So this was the closest we ever got to that. But Perfect getting those knees up on that splash from the top, that was perfect.
Yeah.
And then the perfect plex for the finish after only 5 minutes and 38 seconds. Because of the length of time, more than anything, I only gave it 1 star.
Oh, mate,
More
I
than longer.
absolutely love this. I loved it. Right, this proper took me back. So, like I said, we all know I'm old now. I was 6 when I watched this, and Blue Blazer to me was legit a superhero. I honestly loved the Blue Blazer. Obviously, no internet as well, so I didn't know that was Owen Hart. later on in life and that. But these two together for me were just fucking. I loved it. I loved it. I could watch these two wrestle together all day. I fucking enjoyed all of this. They got 3 stars from me.
Oh, strong.
Yeah.
I think the problem with a lot of the matches on this, I think this is the match that really proved it to me. I wish they'd have said, you know what, take 4 matches out, we'll go 10 and give everyone a little bit longer. Some matches don't need longer. Some matches do. These two needed longer. I gave this 2 stars. I genuinely wish I could give it more, but it's literally length of time. But these two, I've got to agree, Craig, I could have watched these 2 lads go all day. Could have watched these 2 lads go all day. And yeah, the Henningplex now actually referred to as the perfect plex, as coined by Jess Ventura.
I think looking into it a little bit further, you can find a match between these two from a house show recording, and that is a little bit longer.
Oh,
that might be have to find that then.
That's a hunt.
2 1/4 stars from fucking Tuna Face. What a rib. Howard Finkel introduces Jesse the Body Ventura as a top TV commentator and a top Hollywood star. What a rib.
Hey, there's no argument at this point, though. He is Hollywood.
Predator, are you?
That's it. It's coming for Hogan, wasn't it?
Running Man.
I don't care about
Running
the rest
Man had been out at this point as well.
Care about the rest of them.
Running Man, you got to care about Running Man.
You've got to care about Running Man.
Not right now.
Running Man.
Running Man.
Right now.
I mean, he's a goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus. Like, we can't argue that.
Hey, Predator.
Yeah.
Predator, though.
But either way, good choice. Either way, you go with Ventura.
Predator.
Also, that failed team up film thing he did with Roddy Piper called Tag Team. When there was like, you've heard about this.
21 right? Jump Street.
21 Jump Street with a hot tag. How could I not mention it? Like, I'm being genuinely kicking the shit. I've had the shit kicked out of my people. In a real fight, I will go for a tag. And it'll all be good.
It'd be fun.
Why wouldn't you? You know.
Because you can just get involved at any point. It's a real fight.
We get ribbed again.
Oh my god.
Lord Alfred Hayes with a 5-kilometre run gimmick, and Mr. Fuji's entering the fucking gimmick. Fuji fucked at the end of it, send for the man.
I love the fact that Fuji got called out as well by Gorilla. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he won the 5K.
He run that legit.
he got one of them carts.
Did you notice one bloke right at the beginning of it before even Fuji had turned up? He went, "Fuck you, I'm getting a head start." I was like, you can't even give Fuji shit. He's wearing a full suit, and one lad's already gone, "Fuck you, I'm half a mile up the road."
Literally,
Fuji's a legend, man.
Oh man,
Fuji's a legend.
Fuji.
I'll say, died on my birthday. I'll say he actually did. Like, it's got him one to wake up to, going, "Happy birthday, Fuji's dead." What the fuck?
You know what it was, mate? You didn't throw enough fucking salt in your recipe last night.
Next match,
that was it.
Next match I do, I'm throwing salt in someone's eyes.
Remember, you can use the discount code.
Hot tag 10 for your MSG.
For salt. Mentioning MSG, we're going to switch places with Run DMC because they're fucking in Trump Plaza.
That's a fucking beautiful segue, but I've got to.
I love when you pop at me segues. That's class. You don't know I'm an international fucking commentator these days.
Well, to be fair, world-renowned.
World-renowned fucking 5-star commentator I am.
It's not on Peacock, but he's getting there. He's
getting there. He's fucking getting there.
Give him enough beers, he'll soon be on Pete's cock, don't you worry.
I love Pete. Pete's all right, actually. He's having a baby soon, Petey Crockett. But yeah, I'd be on his cock, I would. Especially with them shoes he wears. Fucking hell. Yeah, so the WrestleMania rap, man.
Well, 5 people in the crowd enjoyed it.
5 stars.
It doesn't live up to the Jarrett performance from last time, but you know what? 4.5 stars.
That you know on the go.
I enjoyed Run DMC until this.
I liked the WrestleMania song better. You know, the one where whoa,
WrestleMania.
Whoa. That That one
You
was
need to
better than this.
you
This
need
was
to
Fighting to survive.
What's
Yeah.
the one? It's like
Yes.
an NWA one where it's Wrestle Rock. You need to find the Wrestle Rock Rumble.
no, we
It's so
don't.
many. It's white guys
No, I
doing
don't.
rap.
No, we
It's
don't.
so
You
bad.
can't. You can't come out with a statement like
I
that.
can.
I'll give you a good YouTube hunt. I've said Blue Blazer, perfect on
Yeah.
YouTube on a house show.
And I'm returning the favour with one for yourself.
I'm not sure you are.
I am.
Nah,
Nick Bockwinkel dropping bars.
Do you know what? For that sentence itself, I'll take it. I'll take that.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh
He
my
genuinely-
God. You do need to check it out, Rob. Even if it's just for the video.
I don't know if we could do this on Shooting the Breeze.
Check
maybe,
this
but
out on
this is-
Shooting the Breeze because
Well, we're
before
gonna
we
be
watch
discussing
Shooting the
that.
Breeze, we're going to watch it and discuss it. That's absolutely correct. Promo gimmicks for Demolition. It's still Axe and Smash at this point. We've got fucking highlight gimmicks to show us what the crack is while Fuji's not with Demolition anymore and he's with the Powers of Pain. So match 6 of 14 is for the Tag Team Championships. You've got Demolition, Axe and Smash, the champions, taking on the Powers of Pain. They're the Warlord and the Barbarian. And it's a handicap match. Spoiler alert, Mr. Fuji's involved. I've said Dave Ebner's refereeing this one. I don't really care again.
Hebner.
Can we just talk about the great sex outfits and music for Demolition, please?
This is one of the best entrance musics
Yeah,
ever.
100%.
Here comes the Axe. Here comes the Smasher. The Demolition. Walking disaster.
That's it.
Fucking beautiful.
In
I'm saying,
sex outfits.
this
Yeah.
is Jim Johnson. He's fucking peaky, if you ask me.
Mate, he was sitting in a brothel, fucking smashed out of his tree, going,
High as
I've got
fuck.
it. I've got it. While he's getting whipped.
I'm gonna
Fucking
say-
beautiful.
He's like, oh, here comes the Axe. Oh, here comes the Smasher. The Demolition.
Walking disaster.
Exactly
it will be a
what
fucking
happened.
disaster when I get up.
Fuji comes off the top rope. What a fucking rib. And then he gets killed. Fuji gets killed for the win. 8 minutes, 20 seconds. I wasn't a massive fan of this one. Half a star.
I will wear it. I enjoyed this.
What a rib.
I think Demolition did it for me as well. And Fuji fucking getting destroyed was so fucking funny. I enjoyed that. So I'll give this 1 star.
Okay.
I'm going to say I actually really enjoyed this. Demolition as well as one of them great teams from back in the day. As much as they are a Road Warrior ripoff, they did something. They did their own shit with sex clothes and banging theme music.
Mm.
Also, the decapitation.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourite tag team moves ever. So I went 1 star as well. But I tell you what, I love a bit of Fuji.
Don't forget, for all those years, Demolition were the longest reigning tag team champions in history.
Until New Day.
There you have it.
Yeah, until one of them decided they want to go on the thing against Vince, warning for concussions and shit.
Yeah.
And then, oh look, New Day now the longest reigning champions.
Yeah.
There you have
All I'm
it.
saying is, Axe was the better of the two.
Oh, Dave went.
Repo, man. You know.
Oh, absolutely.
Get fucked.
You
Crush.
Crush when? Crush in 93 or Crush in 97?
Now when he's
Ooh.
talking to Doink about making little kids
About
Hawaii
being a bra? Yeah, fuck off.
I'm Hawaiian bra.
Repo Man robbing your mum's house at fucking WrestleMania 8 was the best.
That's the one. That's the one.
And him from Family Feuds, the little nonce. 0 stars from Dave. 7 of 14. We're halfway there. Whoa.
Living on a prayer.
Take my
That's really
hand, Dino Bravo said to the man that shot him in the head.
Take my hand as I lead you to my chair.
There you go.
Whoa.
Yeah, then
put
locked
me
his
right
hand off
there.
and took his evidence.
There you have it. Frenchie Martin is apparently his manager. He's taking on Ronnie Garvin. Young Tim White is the referee. Why the fuck did Jimmy Snuka come out?
He wanted to prove he didn't do a murder.
Yeah, and he was like, I didn't kill her.
Oh,
Hello. Not a murderer. Not a murderer. Hopefully they'll never
Superfly.
make a TV show about this later in life and I'm really fucked.
Superfly.
I stepped on a bee, I promise.
Bye then. Bye. bollocks to this one. Side slam finish. Then Garvin stomps look familiar after the bell. 3 minutes, 6 seconds, 0 fucking stars.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, I'm about to get salty for a little bit.
Oh, go on then.
No. In general.
Are you going to wait?
Oh, just in general, salty.
Just in general.
Oh, I like General Salty. To be fair, I'm okay with it.
General Salty.
This was proper simplicity WWF. Like Bravo going, I don't fancy it today, and Ronnie going, all right, fuck it, we'll just do fuck all, call it a match, and carry on. And for some reason, people got excited about it. 0 stars.
Damn! Belonged on like one of those shitty TV taping gimmicks that they did.
Like 24 matches in, and it was like, right, we'll send in Garvin and Bravo.
That's what I'm saying.
I found half a star.
Of course you did.
Because I've told you, I don't throw 0 stars out often. I want them to mean something. Less is more, brother.
There better be one on this show.
We'll get there when we get there. I went half a star. This is the thing. Garvin's Canadian. He's done the gimmick. Oh, I'm now a patriot. What was wrong with the Rougeos doing it? Everything. They got shit for it.
They're with Jimmy Hart and Ronnie Garvin's not.
Yeah, because Ronnie Garvin's
there's something about Ronnie Garvin's hair though, wasn't that just made everyone want him.
He just thought he was like fucking.
He was an NWA champion for fuck's sake. He beat Ric Flair.
Of course he did.
He beat Ric Flair, and one of the 28,000 times he lost that title.
Fucking Greensboro or some shit.
In a cage.
You know what I mean? In a fucking cage with dusty roads on the outside going. Ronnie Garvin.
The situation is, brother, Ronnie Garvin coming off the top rope with a 630. You've never seen it before because it never fucking happened, baby.
If I don't see Garvin with the title tonight, then I'm off to Fed with Sapphire and dance on the fucking polka dot. Oh.
Fucking brown bread.
Sprinkle.
Dave went 0 stars.
That is wrong.
We are in match 8. It is now time for that tag team conversation because the Brainbusters are here. Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, with Bobby the Brain Heenan taking on the Strike Force, Rick Martel and Tito Santana. Joe Morella's the referee. And as I said, here is now a tag team match. Yeah, and surely this is a tag team match. And don't fucking call me Shirley Dog.
Hey.
Well, Shirley. No, this was fucking stunning. I love the Brainbusters. And it's weird to think that not even very recently we had Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard in the same arena for AEW.
Yeah.
Which I think's fucking mental to like think about that. It's like
fucking
30 odd years later.
FTR fucking doing this, weren't they?
Oh mate.
Curtain
FTR
jerky.
are amazing.
Yeah. Oh no, but with those two in the building, they just went for a wank lock.
Oh, don't blame them. They strike me as what FTR want to be, and I'm all right with that. If you're gonna aim to be a tag team, like aim to be Brainbusters.
There you go.
That's a strong tag team to base yourself on.
Look,
absolutely.
Anybody that doesn't put these in their top 10, maybe even top 5.
I heard Martin Holland to put these in his top 10, and that's why they gave him a spike pole drive, and we've never heard from Martin Holland again.
I heard that Martin Holland didn't know what a top 10 was and decided to put himself in the World Trade Center on 9/11.
Wow. I heard Martin asked the wrong person an extra question. The man said stop at 6. He didn't. He went to 7. He ended his life.
Ended it.
Okay. We miss you, Martin.
Rip Martin, you salty bastard. I think he would have enjoyed this one, though. What was I going to say? Where am I? You've lost my trail of thought now, and I love that.
Martin Holland.
It was Martin's fault.
Yeah, it is.
Obviously.
Clearly. Definitely. I thought this was a clever match. Obviously, it was advancing stories. We clearly got a big story in this one, as well as a big spine buster. Fucking beautiful that was from Arn. But you talk about the mega powers exploding. Wow. That's right, force explode, brother. After 9 minutes and 17 seconds, I really enjoyed this one. This is my highest rating so far, 2.5 stars.
Oh, I love this. I completely forgot Strike Force was a thing as well.
Did
So
you?
when it got introduced, I was like, oh fuck,
Oh,
I
yeah.
popped. I popped so hard remembering it. I was like, oh my god, Strike Force, fucking amazing. Rick Martel as a fucking face, like with Tito. Oh, I was so buzzing for this. And again, like I said, I completely forgot about the match. So I watched this like it was the first time I'd seen it.
Nice.
And then watching the story progress with Rick Martel, because you know where this is going now with Rick Martel.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
And that's wanky material on its own. But you stick the brain busters in there and fucking that spine buster. Oh, that again, wanky material.
Yeah.
It's just fucking beautiful. Into that fucking spike pile driver for absolute perfection. 2.5 stars.
Beautiful.
I tell you, everyone talks about the spine buster, and I'm not shitting on the spine buster now.
Daniel Cornfield has been removed from the meeting.
Before he even gets his statement out.
It's his second best spine buster ever, if you ask me. I think the greatest one he ever hit was on Taker against Ric Flair at Mania, where he out of nowhere, fuck you, Randy Orton. This is the original out of nowhere.
He snatched Taker up for that. Nice.
I love that you're saying, right, you're saying after all the NWA, WCW in the world that you've watched, that you come and watched a Fed pay-per-view, potentially for the first time, that was produced in 1989, and you've gone second best spine buster. I can't even speak because of the amount of whiskey I poured in that pint, and I love it. You've gone second best spine buster.
Yeah.
Arn Anderson's ever eaten in his life, and
Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm not going to.
Nope.
Good.
Nope.
How many stars did you rate it?
I rated it 2 stars because I'm going to make the point now. The best thing about this match, like the match was amazing, by the way. I loved the match. Arn Anderson's sell to the sunset flip.
Beautiful.
I've never seen someone so fucking animated in all my life. And bear in mind, Arn Anderson's quite a straight shooting.
Not even the judge, brother.
Oh, the whiskey's flowing over there. I thought he was having a one-man rave. Like he dropped some edibles. And
you know what?
The moment it kicked.
It's a key.
Yeah.
A keen, yeah.
Oh, it's like a King Plus.
I love it.
It's like he upgraded Air Africa. It's like it was like he upgraded Air Africa to business class.
The next time I say the judge, I'm calling it. How you doing, Akeem? You're right, brother. I love it.
Love it.
Did you have a dream about Africa last night?
No, but I'll tell you what I will tonight. I'll have a dream about Africa. I might even pop 2 in. Who knows?
2 stars for me, though. This was a stunning tag
I'll
match.
tell you what, I mean, I'll mention this on Shooting the Breeze, so it's a little bit shorter in, but Womborne is a wonderful place to have a shag.
Cool. And
This
Piper's
definitely-
Pit.
2.5 stars from Dave.
Craig, I've got to firstly applaud your segue. That's a beautiful segue.
I am the captain now, said Craig.
I am the fucking Pope now.
Mate, you're about shagging. I'm like, that was perfect, wasn't it? Piper's Pit.
Oh.
Fucking...
No, but
That
what
was
about
people getting fucked?
What about the Martial promo?
Yeah, it was decent. He's Canadian.
I like that no one's corrected me that I said Martial.
You know, Rick Marshall, the father of QT Marshall.
The striker of Manchester United.
I was going from the wrestler from AEW.
All right, then Piper's Pit. Then go on. Then someone talk me through this.
No.
All right.
No.
That was way too long. That was way too long.
It was.
Everybody loves Piper. It's a given. But Morton Downey Jr. should have been kicked in the face. It was just irritating. I just didn't enjoy this segment. It went on way too long for me.
Was very involved in Reed.
Piper's Pit was terrible.
Yeah, shocking. This is overplayed as anything.
But do you know that Morty Downey Jr. was in Predator 2?
Was he really?
According to his IMDb, he was.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Ooh.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, that took a left turn.
Hotline Bling presents No Holds Barred. Sean Mooney is with Donald Trump.
No Holds Barred. It's the most Hulk Hogan ever made. And the lead role, that was.
That is correct.
Really?
It's his big box office number, yeah.
I genuinely thought it'd have been something like Thunder in Paradise or Mr.
Yeah,
Nana.
well, if you watched
Mr. Nana.
if you watch Shooting the Breeze part 2
One?
or 3, maybe.
No, part 1.
Okay.
Episode 1. Yeah.
Ventura does a shoot job.
Yeah, that was good.
It's best promo of the all night for me. Best promo.
We get a breakdown of Hogan's lust in his eyes.
Yeah.
Hogan's promo with Mean Gene. He's accurately coked up Hogan.
Oh, mate. His head just got more and more bulging red.
Yep.
It was
Also,
like Stress Eric.
His promo was longer than Dino Bravo versus Garvin.
Yeah.
I don't know. I walked out and went and got a drink.
Yeah, I don't
I
blame
would
him.
say. What
are you going to do, Randy Savage?
What has he got against Trump Plaza as well? The year before, he was talking about water's going to be let in and destroy the place. This year is I'm going to tap something and the roof's going to fall in. He just doesn't trust the.
He must have thought Trump Plaza was a shithole.
Yeah.
It's in New Jersey.
He must have thought that it was as bad as the World Trade Center.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows that solid steel does not melt from jet fuel.
Yeah.
It does from salt.
Find out how we discovered that Kane and Jerry did it on kaneandjerry.com.
Jesse Ventura's there as well.
Yeah, he is.
We're going to call him in. He's great. He loves
match number fucking 9 of 14. Andre the Giant. He's still around. He's on the card. He's still alive. He's with Bobby the Brain in, obviously, and he's taking on Jake the Snake Roberts. But special guest referee is Big John Studd. The psychology in this one is absolutely fantastic, as you would expect nothing less from Jake the Snake Roberts. He does get a bit messy towards the end, which lets it down a little bit. Jake wins by DQ after 9 minutes 44 seconds. I still found 2 stars for it though.
Oh, fair play. Yeah, this was one of them Jake Andre matches. You know, they knew.
Yes, it was.
But I mean, like they had a couple of backwards and forwards, didn't they? And it was the samey thing, but they was good at what they did. Andre knew how to piss him off, and Jake knew how to fucking make the big man run.
Yeah.
The only thing in this is Big John Studd, the big salty fucking prick.
I'd be salty. I'd be salty at this point.
He wasn't as big as Andre. The fucker wanted to go for fucking operations there. Finney, didn't he, the big bastard? Because he wanted to be bigger.
Big John Studd won the Rumble this year as well.
That's why I'd be salty.
He did.
Bear in mind, it's the first one. There's no precedent saying, oh, well, title shot or anything. It's still like, I've just won a gimmick match. Gimmick match of a pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. At the point when there's only 4 pay-per-views a year.
A big gimmick.
I should be higher on the card.
Again, because like I'm old as fuck, according to you, pair of fucking sperms.
No comment.
I am.
No comment. I heard they found you in Amber, like they did the.
They found me in Amber. Don't tell Marie. Fucking hell.
A golf clap for that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hey. Any more? No. Hey.
No, you've just turned into Tim Curry as Pennywise. And I love it.
Love it. Fuck you, Peter
like
Sarsgaard.
Popcorn?
Give us that. Give us that one.
Give you a what?
Give us a beep, Richard.
That's what you're getting.
You wanna play, Georgie?
Hey, Georgie, do you like the circus?
Hey, Georgie, you ever watch Two Men in a Ground Shower?
Hey, Georgie, you ever seen Andre and my snake?
Hey, Georgie, do you know who George the Animal Steel is in that video?
Hey, Georgie, have you heard of Portugal?
I heard that Martin Holland went to Portugal and disappeared forever.
I heard he tried to crawl into a sack and it turned out to be one of Jake's snakes.
I heard he was held up in an attic for a while, just on a typewriter, and unfortunately got caught. We never heard from him again. Still write a diary. Fair play to him.
Oh, bloke.
No play, no.
But yeah,
work and no
camera's
play,
gone again.
mates.
Cameras again.
Very
It's
dull,
gone
boy.
blurry.
Everything's so blurry.
It's definitely a gimmick. That is.
That's
Blood
my
Dawn.
This is what I look like on Crime Watch.
I know you want it. I see you want it. I see those blood.
In all fairness,
There's
that's
naked
what,
women around me. You can't see him now.
That's what you look like to me by the end of Shooting the Breeze because of the Daniels.
So moving
but
on.
yeah, 1.5 stars.
1.5 stars. I enjoyed this.
Dave says 3 stars.
Dave's right.
Sean Mooney does not a bad seat in the house gimmicks. Then Tony's back with sensational Sherry.
Oh my god.
Molto bella.
Oh, Sherry. What did she say? She was so smashed out of her fucking tits.
On Sherry.
Robin
That's why she wasn't on the card properly, because she was that fucked. At one point she even turned around and started looking at the back of the room.
Yeah.
Oi, Tony, talking to you cunt. Oh wait, you're over here, are you? Like, she was fucked, mate.
You know where she was looking at his dick, Eddie?
Yeah, she was like, I'm gonna fucking eat that later.
Fucking big dick energy toner. Match number 10 then. Yonky Tonk Man, Greg the Hammer Valentine. With Jimmy Hart. They're taking on the Hart Foundation, who used to be managed by Jimmy Hart. Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neihart. Freddie Sparta's the ref. Bret, he has a bit of a showcase before he takes the beat down. Anvil gets the hot tag, and Bret gets a bit of justice using the megaphone, just like the good old days. And that's the one. Get the finish. Bret wins. Solid 4 out of 10 from Bret the Hitman Hart.
4 stars.
I was like, well,
what Bizarro World version did you want?
You've been to Amsterdam with Dave, you have.
7 minutes, not yet. 7 minutes and 40 seconds. 1.5 stars.
Bret's drop kick was dead good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Suplex was really fucking crisp.
Yeah.
I like the fact we saw him doing an alternate variation of the elbow drop from the second.
Bret's rope.
From Bret's rope. And it didn't work. So when he did one later on, he did the pinpoint one.
Nice.
That's like I don't know if he intentional, but I love that little detail.
It's dead good. I just enjoyed this.
Everything was intentional, Bob.
This was a good fucking yes, it was. Good tag match. I gave this 2 stars.
Nice.
I went 1.5.
Okay.
It was good. Neidhart's drop kicks were actually decent.
No, they weren't.
I thought they were.
Yeah,
I thought his flow was pretty decent.
It's because you probably drop kick like that.
That is actually exactly how I drop kick.
Yeah, so
that's why I don't throw drop kicks anymore, brother.
One-legged drop. I'm a Jerry Lawler drop kicker.
Are you a proper like one-legger?
One-legger. Dave did raise it something. However, I didn't capture it. So Rick Rude did a promo.
Did he put that cigarette out?
He did. He did on this occasion. But match 11 of 15 is for the WWF Intercontinental Championship. It's the Ultimate Warrior who is the champion, taking on the challenger, Ravishing Rick Rude with Bobby the Brain Heenan. Joe Morella's the referee for this one. Again, do we pour it out? Do we just keep doing that?
Pour one out for Joe Morella. Pour one out for Rick Rude. Pour one out for Warrior.
Warrior was all over Rude, man. All over him. I hated that Rick Rude hit a fantastic missile drop kick and then Warrior pretty much no-sold it. I fucking hated that.
We're in the Hulky Hogan era where if you're over enough, it don't mean fuck what the other guy's doing.
Oh, mate, interesting.
That's a shame.
Warrior was definite prequel to Goldberg, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He's the big man that couldn't do fuck all, but for some reason everyone loved him.
Yeah.
See, this is what should have happened. Obviously, we're going to what happens next year to where he's on the card.
Yeah.
This is what should have happened, really, for DiBiase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, here we are.
Here we are. I like the finish. It's a nice screw job finish. Heenan holds down the legs. We got a new champion, believe it or not. WrestleMania 5, Rick Rude defeats the Ultimate Warrior for the IC title. 9 minutes 36 seconds. I did actually enjoy it for everything that it was, and I matched my highest rating of the card so far, 2.5 stars.
I did. I didn't expect to like this at all. I thought it was going to be one of them things. I'm like, oh fuck me, here we go again.
Yeah.
But Rick Rude had something with the Warrior where he could bring something out of him. It wasn't exactly a match, but it was an enjoyment. It was enjoyment.
Passable.
You had some enjoyment out of this. They had some good stuff, and commentary helped this for me, because there was a moment where it was said that's the wrong way to take it with the Warrior. The Warrior will take it anyway. He likes it outside and all around the ring. Oh boy, now he's shoving it right in.
Totally missed that.
That happened. That happened. And the only reason I caught it is because I happened to put the headphones on at that point.
Oh,
and my God, it was so beautiful. I had to stop it. And Marie caught it in the background and went, "Did that just say what I think it did?" I had to write that down. That was amazing. That bumped up my rating on this.
That's unreal.
I enjoyed this so much, and I loved the finish. I loved the Bobby finish.
Yeah, it was a nice finish.
Bobby's had some great finishes over his years, and this is definitely up there. I gave this 2.5.
Beautiful.
I think I've seen this match a couple of times now. Actually, I actually appreciate this match a lot more.
You love Rick Rude, though, right?
I like a Rick Rude. Very underrated. He's one of them guys who always should have been a world champion.
And he was, wasn't he?
No.
Not in the Fed. Was he not in
ACW?
Nope.
Did he not do it in WCW? Wow.
No. He was US champion, and at that point, they were using the big gold belt as the US championship.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
He was never champion.
That's where I've got that from then.
Yeah. He's never held a world championship.
That's mad.
Which, to be honest, is a waste. There's so many guys on this card who like go on to have such good careers but never hold the world title.
Yeah.
It's shocking. But you can definitely tell this is a Rick Rude match, and he's telling Warrior what to do.
Yeah, without a doubt. Warrior was probably begging to go home after 2 minutes.
Yeah. But I enjoyed this match, 2 stars. And for Rude to nearly neck himself on that finish, like, you know, my props to Rick Rude. Fuck the Warrior.
There you go. 2.5 stars from Meltzer as well. Match 12. Bad News Brown versus Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Young Tim White refereeing again. At this point, I just went, there's too many fucking matches here. It's good to see all the characters. Like, you know, it was nice to see a lot of the characters for nostalgia reasons and stuff like that. But they really, really, really didn't need this many matches. Double DQ finish, as it clearly didn't work for either of them, brother, whatever the finish was pitched. So 3 minutes and 49 seconds of pure bollocks, 0 stars.
Damn! I wrote down, not gonna fucking bother. 0 stars.
Beautiful.
Damn!
0 stars.
That's what I'm talking about. I'll fucking drink to that.
I'm going to have to fucking put a ban on them now for me. There's going to be something exceptionally bad now because I feel like I'm throwing them out too often.
You're about to get there, surely.
I feel like I'm throwing them out too often. I hate doing it.
Are you sure you're done with that one?
Because Dave also rated that one 0 stars after his 4-star classic between the Bushwhackers earlier. But Bobby the Brain Heenan is actually in a match. He's with the Brooklyn Brawler, and he's taking on Red Rooster. Freddie Sparta, the jobber ref, he's back out for this one. And honestly, what was the fucking point of this? Even that Brawler post-match attack was a load of bollocks. It went 31 seconds bell to bell. And once again, he gets 0 stars.
Damn! I love you, Bobby, but 0 stars.
Yep.
This is a payoff to Rooster. This is a payoff to another guy who was part of the Heenan family.
Yeah.
And this is like his final revenge. This is like, right, I'm clear of everything. I get the whole thing that managers shouldn't, be as tough as wrestlers.
No, Bobby.
Nah,
Bobby
because Bobby
can
was a
do that
wrestler. He
gimmick.
Bobby
can do
could
that.
though, but then again, no. So
Bobby-
was Fuji.
Bobby can do that gimmick. Fuji did that gimmick earlier. Jimmy Hart took a bump earlier.
Yeah.
The only manager that really didn't take a bump on this show is
Slick.
fucking Slick. There
Yeah.
you go.
Mm.
Go on.
Unprecedented. 0 stars.
Fucking serious show, man. This is fantastic. What a night. We say you have rigged us hard, you cunts.
Maybe this is why you did it.
We
Get
had
them
you-
zeros off, Daniel.
Whitty, we had you on our talk show. You played music for us. I thought we were better than this.
And fair play
Come
to you, by
on.
the way, for getting back on the stage recently for Slam.
Oh.
Absolutely fantastic. That was pleasing to see.
I'm going to say, I hope you had a good one, brother.
Miss Elizabeth, she's with Mean Gene, baby. Big Dick tells us that all the wrestlers have gone home. Sean Mooney gets a pop. But it is now time for the main event. Thank fucking God, man. Thank fucking God. Match 14, the WWF Championship between the champion, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. Taking on Hulk Hogan. Earl as the ref. I don't fucking care what anybody says. But if you thought that it was reserved just for WCW pay-per-views, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. You're wrong.
Growing, and more seductive than sex.
Because I had to pick this one. I had to pick it. And I'm giving you the chorus to be a man. The chorus to be a man. And the reason I'm giving you this is because Be a Man is a direct shoot at Hulk Hogan from the Macho Man Randy Savage. So I'm not gonna read a verse. The verse I'll save that for some other time. But here it comes. Before my mum shouts at me and that. Ooh yeah, be a man, Hulk. Come on, don't be scared. You're running from Macho. That's what I heard. Be a man, Hogan. Come on, don't be a chump. I never thought Hulk would go out like a punk. Be a man, Hulk. Come on, don't be scared. You're running from Macho. That's what I heard. Be a man, Hogan boy. You's a chump, because Hulk Hogan is a real big punk. Ooh, yeah.
Beautiful.
No.
I listened to that album recently as well because I enjoyed it so much.
Can we just say that Martin Holland never had nothing on my fucking impression of Macho Man Randy Savage? Like,
you've got this down. And also, if for all you people out there, if you do want to purchase Be a Man, it is available on Amazon Prime. You can buy the CD. That's right. They still sell the physical disc for $136. It could be yours. $136.
remember,
In
this
your
is
hand, you could hold it.
premium platinum album.
I'm genuinely serious. So again, watching it with Princess today, and I said, "Dude, Macho Man did an album back in the 2000s." He was like, "Oh, did he?" I said, "Yeah, it was a rap album." He was like, "Oh, that's awesome." How much was the album? And it like he threw out like dirty shit numbers, like $1.75 and $4 was I think the highest he went. Here you go. Here's a picture of it actually being sold. And he went, so when you're buying it?
It's 250 quid he owes me now.
I hope he watches this because he's going to be shitting himself.
Here's the thing, right? Like, hit that Hogan music for a start because I am a real American. But these two look in their absolute fucking prime here. But I've got to ask this question before we talk about the match. Is this a one-match card?
Wise, I'd say 2. I'd say we built. I'd say I would have said Warrior Rude because of the build up.
Yeah,
but I think in actual what people pay to see, it's really a one-match card.
Yeah, I was going to say, as far as what people wanted to see, it was just this. No one gave a fuck about the rest. For me, as far as the wrestling goes, perfect blazer. But other than that,
Strike Force versus Brainbusters for me.
Is this the greatest story of all time up until Kane and Taker.
This story never ended here.
At the time, because let's face it, this story's still going, and Macho's dead.
Yeah.
Like, he went to the grave still hating that man.
Yeah.
So
because every time
or
he
to
won
the-
a
to
title,
the fire
every
pits,
time
whatever it was.
Macho Man won a title, Hogan was there and he tried to take his shine.
Doesn't work for me,
Every time.
brother.
Every time, even in WCW. He wasn't directly involved, he was indirectly, but the story's more about him and Macho, which is sad because he's a world-class athlete.
Savage was the better
One of
wrestler.
the best. Oh,
without
100%.
doubt. Without doubt.
You watch a match with
Hogan may have made more money, but Savage was the better wrestler.
he was the right gay. He was the right gay man at the right gay time.
I agree.
As he once famously said.
Hogan was a great gatekeeper for the rock and wrestling.
Great gatekeeper.
Or a gatekeeper. Gatekeeper
was-
works as well. Gatekeeper. It's all the same. And either way, you have to open up.
It's all the same to me.
The
And to
ace
him,
of gays. The ace of gays.
If you will.
If
But-
you will, baby.
You got, like, I was never a Hogan guy, but you got to give him some credit. The man could sell when he wanted to. I'll say when he wanted to.
I think he
When it
sold
was-
quite well in this match.
Yeah,
I think I think at this point he at least respected Macho.
He had to.
you have to. Yeah, you had no choice really.
Because bear in mind, there's like you've heard the stories before. There's certain guys who just like to shoot in the ring. Right, we'll make the matchups go along. Macho, DDP,
Meticulous.
just to you
Yeah.
for two, were very meticulous, spot for spot, hold for hold.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing.
Mm.
This is a Macho Man match.
Yeah.
100% in my eyes. This is a Macho Man match.
Mm.
And it shows the quality of the actual match. I really
I
enjoy
agree.
the match.
Okay, let's get into it. So Hogan was busted early, send for the man. Liz gets sent to the back. What a fucking rib that was. I've got to say, what a story. Like, I really have got to put that across even more. That elbow drop obviously was followed by the too hot curry gimmick. We all know the famous gif. That Indian was too hot for me last night. So I'm going to Hulk Hogan it.
Speak for yourself, brother.
I didn't think any Indian was too spicy for you anymore.
You're absolutely correct.
I've seen you munch many a samosa, many a pakora. I thought you was weathered to this.
I am. I'm basically Indian at this point.
He's curry, man. He's
Nice.
hot, he's spicy, he tastes great.
Doesn't he do this as well?
He also does a bit
And
of
that's
thumbs
definitely
as well.
my dad dancing. So
My dad dancing's Craig, what's your dad dance?
normally gets his cock out.
I just get my dick out usually. I just
Solid.
go, I'm a dad. Any ladies out there? You know. It works. I don't know.
What a rip.
My dad dances goes for the Carlton. Classic
I
Carlton.
know this is. I know this isn't shooting the breeze, but I'm going to interrupt this with a bit of news that's just come through to my phone, courtesy of Marie. Olivia Newton-John's just died.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Grease.
that's
Greasy,
sad.
greasy bastard.
That is sad.
So I thought I'd throw that to the world for you. So
Sandy, you were the original.
you know what? As well, we actually took a minute silence there. Well, not a minute, but
We took
Anyway.
a brief reprieve.
Hogan obviously made the Olivia Newton-John comeback, and then he won the title. And then Hogan must pose to send them home after 17 minutes and 54 seconds. I really enjoyed it. Highest rating of the card, 1 match card, 2 match card, debatable, 3.5 stars.
I'm going to read this as I read it. All right. So I watched this a few days ago. I'm not going to spend time on this match. All I'm going to say is I fucking loved it. I'm not a Hogan guy, and I never was. Even as a kid, I wanted Macho to win here. But this match grabbed me and took me through every emotion that every wrestling fan should feel. And I felt it again. So unapologetically, 4 stars.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Wrong.
I want to hug you.
It's because of Olivia Newton-John, ain't it?
It's
Yeah.
also that, and you're wearing pink headphones.
Obviously.
Pink lady, ain't it? So,
Well,
Yeah.
no. See, I'm
Also,
repping her. I didn't even know.
Exactly.
I got chills, they're multiplying.
Not anymore.
And I'm
No, she's very chilled now. She's
in
cold
control
She's in the fridge.
of her bodily functions.
because the breast cancer you're supplying.
I'm gonna say
It's a
this now.
terrifying.
At the point of just going off on one, when it's too soon, because we've just found out and we've already ribbon.
I think we've just hit that line.
We
That's
are Hot Tag Reviews. Please like, please share, please follow.
I'll take
Also,
motherfuckers.
I'm going to throw this out there for everyone else that doesn't know Rob that well. He's genuinely crying inside for that news.
Yeah.
Oh, he's broken. I honestly don't give a real shit.
I'm gonna cuddle my mum after this, though, because I know she's gonna be gutted.
What if she's not bollocking you for shouting?
Yeah, but to be fair, mate, she's asleep now. She ain't happy with you.
Nah, I'm gonna kick her head in.
Go boot her in the fucking dick. Wake her up.
Nice. Don, what did you rate it?
3 stars.
Nice.
It was it's one of the matches where I still to this day I really wish, like, you know, when you watch a match and like, I really wish this would be a different result. And every time you think this should be a different result, and like you hope that one time you watch it, this is that one match for me of I really wish this had been a different result.
Like,
but
I get your point, I do. I can't see with the story because obviously Macho Man with his jealousy and the lust in your eyes, Hogan, and all of that. The babyface had to go over at Mania. It's a whole year as the champion as well. Remember, this was the time to drop it.
Like Hogan's
don't get me
never been
wrong.
a year champion.
No, I'm not saying that.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm just saying, like, Savage obviously had to wait like 3 years to get this title back. 3 fucking years against Flair at 8. But fuck me, man. Hogan's a cunt.
Again, to quote a more famous podcast, local cunt ruins everything.
There you go.
Nah, it's a good match. So, like, it makes it worth going for this show to watch.
And
It's
although
definitely
you've
like
put
the end of
us
the tunnel.
through the mill here, Dave did rate this one 2 3/4 stars. We do thank you for the fan requested episode that is and has been our episode 40, WrestleMania 5. I'm really hoping it hasn't been longer than I expect, but you know, I'm not surprised if it is long. Sorry to the editor in advance. SummerSlam 92 is up next from a fan request point of view. Our 98 run continues. But wait, there is more. We will be clashing. We will be covering WWE Clash in the Castle.
We're doing modern shit.
We're doing modern shit again. See you on the next one. I'm Rob Campbell.
I'm just a bastard.
Nice.
I didn't turn the volume up.
Bye.